morning. It is my last day in Japan and today is the last taiban, my last live. I'm so low on money that I'm not really doing anything else today except for going to the Hello Kitty Garden Cafe. They have like a special Hello Kitty Dolly Mix collab and I thought, oh my gosh, that's great, I'll go there today. I never wear pink normally, but I really love this dress and I'm thinking like, maybe I should wear pink more because I really like the way that it looks. I don't know, maybe this shade of pink is like more like warm tone, like peachy colour. And I just found this in Closet Child. It's from lmaoooo, which is one of my favourite brands, and I just thought, oh okay, that's kind of the thing I was looking for today anyway. So yeah, I'm really nervous about today because I'm seeing a lot of people for the first time. I'm seeing Vkei from wwww for the first time doing his like solo work, which I'm really excited about, and of course I'm seeing my wife Junko, and obviously I've seen her before technically, but not in this form. Luckily Kantan will also be there doing support for Splendid God Giraffe and I think Meeee as well, I'm not sure, but yeah, so I'm excited to see Kantan. And I think Kazami from Daisy Story 4 will also be there doing support for Mitsu. I literally paid extra to move my flight when this taiban was announced just to come to this today, and I had to ask my lovely friend to apply for me, and like it's a whole like it's very like different from other applications that I've done before, so it's just like twice as difficult. Anyway, I'll go now. Goodbye. I can already tell how hot it is outside because of how hot it is in the lift. Oh my god. Here we are again. Here we are again. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My last meal. Where do I even begin with this taiban? Oh my gosh. Let's just go through everything chronologically. I decided to go like kamite because most of the guys that I like are on kamite, so I head straight for kamite and I'm 4th row. Amazing. Just like that. pull through. They released the timetable, so I knew like who was gonna be first, and I knew that Junko was gonna be first, so I got my spot as soon as possible, just secured it. I wish that she wasn't first because I had no time to sort of prepare myself. Like I wish I would get like warmed up first, but oh my god, she's so cute, like a million times cuter than I expected. So funny, and she did so many songs, like 3 or 4 I think. Junko is Jun-chan's like idol persona, so she has like 8 like original songs at this point, but she's got like more that she's working on right now as well. A lot of the other bangya had the actual like official Junko like pen light, but I just brought my pen light that I used for the Nohime because I was like, I want to have a pen light as well. And then Junko did a long MC and she was talking a lot about how this is her first visual K live, and usually she just does like idol events and everything, so like it's a very new experience for her, and she's just worried that Vangya would get like jealous because of her like connections to Vandomen. And she was telling everyone like check out her YouTube channel, follow her on Twitter. Next song was her like first single, which is Pien, which is a very very cute song. I love it so much. It's literally like song of the year for me. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. So good. And this one's produced by Kodai from Rose. And basically for this song, Junko, she doesn't sing it, she doesn't lip sync it, she just does the dance, because the dance is already like a lot for her to memorize and to do, so the dance is just all she can handle at that moment. And we were doing the furi, so the furi is basically the dance but like simplified basically. And Junko always cuts the song short, so she'll cut the song off like after the first chorus basically. She's like, right, enough, stop. And she did the new song. It's just a cute little song with a very like more like aggressive energy, I suppose. And there's like parts where you go like oritatami in it, because it's a song that she wrote like for bangya kind of, but barely anyone was oritatamiing. Like I tried to like do as deep of a headbang as I could to make up for it, but the girlies at the front, I don't know if they were like oritatamiing. It's the first time that the song has been played live, so understandable, but come on guys. She has this song that she released in conjunction with like one of her goods, which is this like illustrated little like badge thingy with like your name tag and stuff. She was like, I'm gonna perform the song now, and like if you want a badge, like you put your hand up and say like hoshi, and I'll give it to you. And during the song, and if you buy Satsuekai, then I can write your name on it. The absolute chaos of this. So I love this song as well, it's very cute. And she performed this song and had like her little My Mellow pouch full of little badges, and she was like passing them out to people like in the front. In the front, she was passing them to everyone, and she came in and she came right up like in front of me, like beside me, and I was like, thank you. And it was very cute. And she ran like all the way to the back to Buppan, where Ku and Uni were from Machilda. Like they were just there, they were just watching this like unfold, and they were just there, and I turned around and I went, oh my god. And two like Machilda gya turned around and saw them there and were like, oh my god, like ah! And then she did her call and response song again, but she got Meeee and Mag to come on stage with her. Meeee debut, first time I'm seeing Meeee from ex-www, and I was like, wow, he's so, I don't know how to describe him, a heart of gold. Like he's so pure and good and precious, and such a like shining bright light throughout everything. You're so positive and you're so charming and funny and fun to like watch and be around. And he was like taking the piss out of Junko for like calling him Watagamika, which is like the name of his project, not his name. Like he's still Meeee, so he was like, it's the name of a project. But he can talk because like he keeps calling Junko Jun, obviously, because like they've known each other for like 15 years, so he keeps calling her Jun. And I heard a lot of the other bangya also calling him Jun, which is really funny. The absolute nakayoshi of it all, like oh my god, it's so nice to see them together, because they're like they're so close. Like it just makes me really happy. Like and seeing Mag like with Meeee obviously like just destroys me internally. I'm just like I'm so happy that you have each other, because they used to be in the same band together before they had to disband, like 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm really happy that Vkei still has Mag by his side. And then, who was next? Meeee. Meeee was like, okay, like, I don't know, his music is not exactly my style, but I was like really more focused on Kazami, because Kazami was playing keyboard, not drums, keyboard, so extra special Kazami appearance. After that was Machirida, and Machirida was so good, as always. It's so funny because I saw them at this exact venue like 4 months ago, so it's really funny to see them again at the same venue. They played Bara Bara again, and they played Hashtag Kawaii again, thank you, and they played their new song, which I really like, so I was like, straight tens across the board. And Tamaki was wearing like a piece of every merch, so he was wearing a Splendid God Giraffe t-shirt, he was wearing Meeee's scarf around his neck, he had Vkei's like pen light on his shirt, and he had Junko's badge on his shirt as well, so I was like, that's very cute. And then Vkei's set was incredible, he's so cool. He's so cool. Moves so much. Like, he has a very like, he's actually very good at dancing and very good at moving in a very fluid way. And yeah, he does it really like, really gracefully. Really like a little firework. He's so crazy. I love him. Kanna was doing support for him, and Tak was playing bass, and Mag was playing guitar. And yeah, Vkei's songs are so good, so incredible. Like, they're really good, and his voice is just as beautiful as it always has been, and his solo is brilliant. Like, it is really good. Like, genuinely, I really enjoyed all of those songs. Like, I don't know if it's just because I love his voice, or if it's because the songs are like exceptional, but the songs are really good, and I really like his stage presence. It's just so captivating. There was one song where like Vkei taught us the furi for, which is like really difficult furi, like, sorry Vkei, and he was like, Minna oboeta? Minna oboiteru? I definitely forgot. Yeah, he did that song, and then during that part where the furi is, Junko just appeared behind him and she was trying to do the furi both times. I was like, are you joking? And then she couldn't focus. I couldn't focus on the furi because I was just watching her. I was like, oh my god, why is she here? Oh my god, stop it. That was really good, and I felt really emotional like listening to Vkei speak. And there was a bit where he like slipped up and he called himself Vkei from the billion, and like as soon as he realized, he like was like, oh my god, and he like collapsed onto the floor and like turned away from us with his head in his hands, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Vkei, no, I'm so sad. I felt so sad. It's such a curse of like when bands break up. It's really like a curse when they can't continue and they have to go solo, but the solo is just feels so lonely to me. I don't know. And then it was SGG, which Kan-chan was drumming for. Shuto looks especially beautiful today. I was like, this man is so gorgeous, he's so handsome, and he had his hair like in twin tails, and I was like, why have you done that? First of all, why have you done that? Second of all, why? And his voice is really good live. Like, he's incredible. He's such a good vocalist. It really makes me like think, wow, like it's funny that he used to be like drummer for Lizard, because he's such a good vocalist. His vocals are amazing. They're really good. I'm just like, how are you guys hiding this amazing vocal like the whole time? They really got the energy like up, and they were really like very cool. And Kan-chan changed his outfit because he has a different outfit for Wasagami, but he changed into like this Atelier Piero-esque ensemble. So he was wearing goth lolly, and he had a little rectangle headband on his head and his little twin tails, and I was like, at 8 they had everyone come on one by one. So like SGG were joined by Ku and Vkei, so the 3 vocals came on together, and Meeee as well, 4 vocals came on together, and then they got Junko on, so they had like the 5 of them, and the whole of Machirida came on as well, because they're gonna be like, this is the only show with Machirida, so I was like, nice. And then they did a song, I don't know whose song this was, but it was very nice. I liked it a lot. It was just a party, like we were just having such a great time. It was just a party, it was just a party. This one song, like everyone on stage, like being silly, like Junko was there, like just like gently like hitting Kanchan's drums, like he was playing at the same time. Mika had brought on like a big plush like donkey horse that belongs to like Machirida, and he was like riding it. Also, I love SGG's new look at the moment, especially Tak's outfit is so sexy. It's so nice, it's so beautiful. Like the colors are very like pleasing and nice, and the textures and all the little accessories and stuff. There's the song, we were doing foodie, it was great. I was like, this is great. I was like, I think I reached some kind of epiphany. I was like, this is like so nice. Like this is like, it's so nice that like everybody in this life like knows each other. Like they're obviously like, even if they don't know each other that well, they're like meeting for the first time and getting on really well. And like it's just, the vibe is so nice because everyone's like so close and they've had a lot of like history together, and like just seeing all these different people come together with their like solo acts. And like I've been following a lot of these bandomen on and off for years, so it just feels really like surreal that they're all here like playing an event together. It's just like, wow, it just filled me with such a sense of like, I'm so glad that I'm here and I feel like I'm in the right place. Like I don't feel like an outsider necessarily. They did a lot of MC, they were chatting for a while. Junko told Kuru-chan to slide into her DMs basically in front of everyone. That was crazy. Tamaki was chasing Kanna around and like trying to like tickle him around his waist. It was so cute. Shuto gave Tamaki a little kiss on the cheek, don't know why. And then he was like towards Tak as well, and everyone was watching. Tak gave him a little kiss on the cheek as well. It was very cute. And I'm so happy that everyone like gets on so well and they have such a like intimate and casual, cozy like vibe with each other. They're so comfortable with each other and they're so silly. Satsuekai was split into 2 rooms. So the main room where the live took place was for Mitsu and for Machirida, so they were in their own space. And then there was like the side room which was for SGG and Junko. So I was very confused because I didn't know where to go, because there was like the queue downstairs and then there was like a queue going all the way up the stairs. But it turns out that queue was for like SGG, etc. But there was another queue for Junko like downstairs, so I was like, I'll do Junko first. The Junko Satsuekai was just Junko by herself, no staff, just her taking the cheki with the Instax. So taking a selfie with Instax. And then through the entire time, like through the door, I could see like Kanna, Mikke, Tak, Kosuke like having a chat. Just chatting, just yapping together in a little quadrant. Then I leant on the wall and I turned the light off in the corridor of the Satsuekai, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I was so embarrassed. Luckily it was just one light that was just the corridor outside the Satsuekai, but I was like, oh my god. Just let on the light switch, turn the light off. I was like, ah, I'm so sorry. The Satsuekai feels like a fever dream and I'm not sure that it happened, but somehow I appear. Junko is there. She took the badge for me and she like signed my name. She's like, what name do you want? And I was like, Pan-chan. She was like, oh, in katakana, right? And I was like, yes. Yeah, so we took one photo first. Let me show you. We took this one first. This one's so cute. I'm actually so happy. They're so cute. Lol. I still cannot believe. That's me and Junko. That's me and Junko. That's me and Junko. I was very brave about this. I was like, can we kabedon? Like, can you kabedon me? And she was like, oh, okay, it might be kind of hard, but yeah, okay, let's try. And then she drops the camera, and then the lens comes off. Literally, just breaks off. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like speechless. I'm like, oh my god. And Junko's like, I'm sorry. And like, she's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, yeah, actually, we can still use it, And I was like, are you sure? Like, hontou desu ka? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. fine. And like it was fine, like the camera still works. But like the lens that is like the lens cover, I guess, like that's like around the actual camera lens just came clean off, and some of the bits fell out of the camera, and I don't know, it still worked, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god. She took the photo like covered on me, but like it kind of cut. It's really hard because like because of the distance, like and the angle, it's quite hard to like get her whole face in. So she looked at it, she was like, oh okay, let's do this one again, let's try again. So I was like, oh my god, okay. I was like, no, it's fine actually, but she was like, let's do it again. I was like, yeah, because I want to see like, you know, more of your face in it. So we tried it again, so I got covered on twice. As I deserve, I think. For the last one, I was like, Junko, what's your like osusume pose? And she said, oh, my usual is like, I can just like hold my hands out and hold, you can go in front and I can hold you. So that's why, wait, I didn't even show the covered on one, I'm stupid. Well, listen, you can't tell it's a covered on, but if you look very carefully, you can see her hand behind my head. You can see one nail. You can see one nail behind my head actually. I always wanted to do like this kind of check-you, but it was too scary. But with Junko, it's fine. And then yeah, this is the last one. I feel like my face is so big and I'm like really upset. I'm like, okay, but it's fine. It's very cute. She's hugging me. And then she just wrote on all of them. She just started writing and I was just like patiently like watching her like write on them. She put 7 and then crossed it out of 6. Same. Anyway, I'll treasure these forever. I'll literally treasure these until I fucking die. Like those are crazy that those exist. And then she was like, oh, I look like a man in this one. And I was like, no you don't. Like we kind of look the same, right? I was like, we kind of have like the same face. Don't you think? Like we kind of have the same face, like because I think we do actually kind of have a similar face. Anyway, and then I just started like yapping about I really like this hairstyle on her, and then like I said like I really like the badge song because I really do like the badge song. That was it. And I just said what's got it, and she was very cute. Oh god. As to be expected from Junko. It felt like we were there for hours. Like it went on for so long. After that, I went back upstairs and I lined up for the Kanchan queue, and I got to check it with Kanchan. For the first pose, I was like, yeah, because you're like, oh Hime-sama, I just want to like worship you. For the next one, can we hold hands? And like at this moment, the staff walked away. And by this point, I already grabbed his hand. So we were just holding hands, waiting for the staff to come back for like a good few seconds. That was just like, this is too long to be just holding hands for no reason. But yeah, wow. So we are the same height, which is very cute. I think Kanchan's like almost the same height as me. He might be a bit taller because I'm wearing like platforms. I didn't see what shoes he was wearing, but yeah, god. And he recognized me from yesterday. He was like, oh, from yesterday. I was like, yes, yes. I promised I would come, and I did. 10 out of 10. And then I left, and then I came here, and that was it. And that's the last live. We did it! We did it! Woo! 4 lives in a row! We smashed it! Let's go! I haven't slept more than 6 hours a night. I'm so tired. It's been a great time, and I think today was just like the perfect like ending, because it was such a like casual, informal live, and I felt very comfortable there. All the other gya are so nice and so chill. Really interesting to see gya like every time. Closing thoughts. I just had such a good time and I'm so happy. I'm so full of love and happiness. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm even gonna sleep now because it's like 3:30 and I have to be at the airport at like 7, so I may as well just stay awake now. But yeah, everything's fine. We're so back. An amazing start to my summer, I reckon. Another insane, unbelievable, absolutely cracked journey.
Excuse me. Apparently, I got upgraded to business class for my transfer to Shanghai. So,